everybody.
Welcome to 5 Minute Friday Faves. This week, because we are creeping up quickly to Easter, we're going to begin talking about Jesus' final days here on earth. And one of the really cool essential oils that are mentioned in the Bible is spikenard. And this is one I don't use a lot.
I'm right there with you, but it's been very interesting learning about it.
Yes. So nard, the essence of nard, is mentioned in the Bible. In John 12:3, it talks about when Mary, who was the sister of Martha and of Lazarus, who Jesus raised from the dead, Mary came to Jesus about 6 days before he was killed on the cross. And she brought an alabaster jar full of nard. And there are several plants, biblical, historical plants, that are called nard. Mm-hmm. But it is likely that it could have been spikenard. Spikenard comes from India. But what she did for Jesus was she poured the whole jar on him and rubbed it in with her hair. And this alabaster jar would have been her dowry for her future husband. Wow. So this was a covenant that she was doing with Jesus, with this very, very important moment in his life and in his death. And he even says later on that she's preparing me for burial.
Wow. I wonder if you knew that. No, that was mine. He'll delete it.
Okay. So, let me get back on track. All right, so John 12:3 says, Mary then took a pound of very costly perfume of pure nard. It means it wasn't diluted. And anointed the feet of Jesus and wiped his feet with her hair. And the house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. And it's not our favorite smell. We've already discussed this, but we don't know how they smelled.
They didn't have chemical perfumes back then. You know, they didn't have all the cleaning products.
And the running water to take showers every day. Right, it is a very strong perfume, if that's what it is. We're both experimenting.
Yeah.
Right now to see if it smells better if it is diluted, but it's just not our favorite smell.
No.
The book says it blends well with ginger, which is very interesting because culinary wise, ginger is a very Indian food, mm-hmm. and spikenard is from India, so that's neat that they collaborate well together.
Right.
So some physical uses that you can use spikenard for. I'm getting this out of, it's one of my favorite books, the Essential Life book. They have really good uses in here. So aging skin helps to tighten that. Insomnia, stress, and tension, it's a calming oil. PMS, menstrual issues, so it's going to help with that hormone regulating. Nausea, digestive discomfort, anxiety and depression, once again, calms those. Muscle spasms, ulcers, gas, indigestion, pink eye and rashes. And then emotionally, you want to share?
Well, it says it's the oil of gratitude. And gratitude, another word for that, could be joyful and even happy. Mm. Now, happiness is really more what a child gets to experience when you kind of live in a bubble and you're not that self-aware of you and the world around you. We can have happy moments, mm-hmm. but to be an adult and be happy, you're not living in the real world. Mm. Somebody's carrying your responsibility. But it talks a lot about encouraging us to be appreciative and grateful for even our circumstances or within our circumstances. So
think about how that would have helped Jesus as he's about to go to the cross.
Because that's not something he chose. Yeah, but it was something that because he was submitted and committed to doing the Lord's will, he surrendered to that.
Grateful even in the midst of the circumstance.
Right, and we were talking ahead of time, it's one thing when challenges come your way, and some challenges are like you've been in a car accident or you lost your job because the company folded. I mean, you really didn't have any choice in that, and you kind of expect those things. But there are other things in life that it's hard to be grateful for when you just had no choice at all. And I remember doing a testimony in Africa about this. This is what the Lord gave me, and it was about choices. There's so many choices. We don't determine what day, year we're going to be born. We don't determine what family, what siblings, what parents, what place in the world that we're going to be. There's so many things we don't have control over. But we do have some control over the choices that we make, like maybe even the friends we choose to hang with, the people we end up marrying or whatever. So, but really thinking about Jesus accepting his lot in life. I think most of the time when people think about the Jesus, it's like, wow, Son of God, or whatever, and not really all the challenges that come with that. So that kind of opened my eyes up a little bit to think a little more broadly about this. And when there's not gratitude and joy, there's anger, there's blame. It says here, ungrateful, victim mentality. Boy, that's big nowadays. And then the positive is grateful, accepting, and content. So I have a couple of verses, but the one I'm going to share is out of Psalms 119, 1 through 2. Joyful are the people of integrity who follow the instruction of the Lord. Joyful are those who obey his laws and search for him with all their heart. And I do want to say this in my study of the scriptures, pretty much anywhere you see the word joyful, you're also going to see being obedient to the Lord. Being a person of integrity, following the Lord's will. So that's where joy is found, not in our circumstances.
Yeah, so maybe Spikenard just helps bring that awareness to the surface. Essential oils have a way of stirring up things that need to be dealt with in us.
So we can't ingest it. We got to put it on.
Yeah.
We got to figure out what oil to blend it with.
Diffuser or topical.
Well, it says wild orange. That smells great.
That would be great.
So, yeah, I'll use that with wild orange.
All right. Well, our countdown begins to Easter. So next week we will share another oil that could have been the essence of nard. We'll find out. Be blessed.